a pullback. Are we that lucky? I don't know. We're gonna see that, but we are getting a pullback, guys, and I think, you know, it just might, you know, do another pump towards the upside. I'm gonna show you exactly why. Number one, before we start that, mic is on 1 2 3 4 5. Yeah, it's working. Mic is working today. I'm sorry about yesterday, but you know, 2 minutes in and I think I hit the microphone and, you know, the cable fell out. And when I actually figured it out that, you know, there was no sound on the video, you know, I had to go and do stuff. So hopefully this video will be full audio. Yesterday we were talking about the channel, guys. The channel goes something like this up here. It goes from the bottom up here. I think you can go, you know, draw channel over here with this line. With this line over here, give or take, goes down here. Something like this, maybe something like this over here, give or take, doesn't matter. What we did say is that we are above the channel, and right now, you know, we had a test, you know, bounce off the channel, which is very good, very bullish move towards the upside, and right now we are getting this this divergence at the top, this divergence on top, and people will think, yeah, oh man, that sounds bad, man, you know, divergence is going down to zero, whatever, right? It's not how it actually works, but we like, you know, divergences that are bullish. This was a bearish divergence, so some kind of, you know, pullback towards downside was actually needed. And now that we are going towards downside, what we have on the chart right now is a bullish hidden divergence. So right, the price is still going towards upside. Technically, I mean, we are still not below the levels down here, and the RSI is going towards downside. So we got a hidden bullish divergence on our hands, and you know, we should assume that we're gonna have, you know, 1 2 and at least another move towards the upside up here. I would assume, you know, something like 17.8 or something like that level up here before we actually get a bigger pullback towards downside. But you know, and 17.8 is important level. I don't know where it might be, some kind of, you know, weekly resistance level or something like that. But I remember from yesterday, 17.8 was important. So up here about 17.8, you know, this level to, you know what? Let's find the level. Let's find the level. Where was the 17.8 up on the chart up here? What was 17.8 up here? Maybe it was on the day, because it's not on the weekly time frame. Week time frame is, you know, 18.3 up here. We got, you know, 18.8 up here. We got a 19.2. So it's not, you know, 2-day time frame up here. Yeah, 2-day time frame, 50 moving average up here. I think that was it, one of these, and also this top up here. So the major resistance level here at 50 moving average. Now this is on the 2-day time frame, and 2-day time frame and 1 hour and 8 hours. So, you know, maybe, you know, in a couple of days I think we're gonna hit around 17.8 at least. You know, that's the probability right now, because if you look at a 4-hourly time frame, we did break this, you know, rising channel towards the upside, which, you know, which makes us, you know, stupidly bullish. And right now that we are stupidly bullish, we should assume that, you know, the first, you know, move towards the upside is not gonna, you know, fake out and go down. Maybe it's creating some kind of a, you know, a head and shoulders pattern up here, but, you know, it's too soon to tell, because, you know, this might be left shoulder head, and right now might come this, you know, right shoulder, and then, you know, you go to back inside the channel. But right now, you know, it's too early to talk about that. You know, the best case scenario right now, the way I see it, is bouncing off of the 20 moving average, the channel again, or something like that, getting at least, you know, making a higher high from previous higher low from previous low down here. You know, that's the best kind of, you know, best kind of scenario, and then going towards the upside. So whether that's going to be this 20 moving average, the channel down here, or some other line up here, I don't know. But I'm thinking right now that we are having this hidden bullish divergence up here on our hands, that this is gonna, you know, again, you know, propel us towards the upside. So I've seen a lot of altcoins pulling back down, you know, 3 to 5%, 6% down. Some are not down that much, but if you remember yesterday also we had, you know, 410 million trading stream live. The problem was that everything was standing still. You know, you couldn't take the trade because everything was standing in the middle of something. But right now everything is pulling back to support levels. So the big question is, where are we gonna long these support levels towards the upside, which should be, you know, decent thing to do, you know, longing the support levels. On the other hand, if these support levels start breaking towards downside, we might have, you know, some kind of pullback down. Now I am bullish, optimistic. I don't want to say bullish, I'm optimistic towards the upside. I think this has, you know, more probability right now to go towards the upside. I'm still looking at this 50 moving average up here at 17.8. I think that might be very, very nice indication. Now the problem, you know, is there are several problems, but The DXY did, you know, pull back down. The problem with DXY over here, I don't know if you've been following DXY, the dollar index up here, we said this needs to go towards upside. It did try to go towards upside and then failed. But this failure towards downside down here, even though it did break the support level, it says this, you know, it has this, you know, bullish, you know, RSI divergence up here. So the question is whether it's gonna go back above the 10-20 moving average. If it goes back above 10-20 moving average up here, above this resistance over here, it just might, you know, continue towards the upside, because that shows, you know, a little bit. On the other hand, if it gets rejected and continues going down, that's good for us. But you know, that's gonna take a while. This is a daily time frame. It's gonna take a while for that to happen. On the MACD, nothing is happening, but something is happening on MACD on the Bitcoin, guys. Something is happening with the MACD on the Bitcoin. Let's remove the RSI right now in the overextend indicator down here. Let's go to another chart up here. Doesn't matter. Yeah, I can show you this chart in a second. And yeah, let's go to this chart because it's clean, so we can clean up the chart. This is daily time frame. This is the MACD. What you're gonna notice, and I don't know if you've been following my channel, but on the MACD, this zero line, this midline up here is very, very important. Every time you're above that, you're bullish. Every time you're below that, you're bearish. We are not really interested in these crosses. These crosses are kind of leggy indicators of bullishness and bearishness. What is very interesting is once you cross the midline up here with the orange line, the signal line up here, once you cross that, you become very, very strongly bullish. You can also see that on the daily time frame, we are above 10, 20, 50 moving average. So some kind of pullback up here before we go towards upside on the bigger time frames is normal. We are not quite there yet, but it's normal. But you can see right over here that this MACD signal is about to cross the zero line, which actually makes us super bullish, at least on the daily time frame. Weekly time frame, we are not there quite yet. You can see here we have a long way to go to get to the zero line, but you know, it's some kind of start. It's some kind of start. So that's why I'm saying I'm very optimistic. I mean, there are definitely indications that we are getting into some kind of bullish territory up here. The pullback up here is very normal, so no problem with that, but we're gonna see that. Yes, this is the other chart I want to show you, and it looks like over here that we are breaking a little bit, you know, this rising wedge towards downside, which is again a normal thing to do. So the first level of course of the support is down here where this level is, then the second level is all the way down there. So you know, when you're going in some kind of rising wedge, you know, just because you go out on one side, which is normal thing to do over here, doesn't mean that you're gonna, you know, propel towards downside towards zero or whatever. It means that you're gonna go down to support. If that support holds, you know, there is probability to bounce back up again. Doesn't matter, guys. I think that this hidden bullish divergence on the RSI might play out. I think, you know, next level right now is 17.8. We might pull back a little bit more down here, but if you start going big time towards downside, that might be, you know, a little bit sketchy. On the other hand, I think 17.8 is most probable. That's what I got for you today. I hope you enjoyed that. And with that, guys, I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place with the audio again.